Title: The First Migration to Abyssinia, A Story of Persecution, Resilience, and Diplomacy. Introduction. The first migration to Abyssinia, also known as the Hijrah to Abyssinia, is a pivotal event in the early history of Islam. It marks the migration of a group of Muslims from Mecca to Abyssinia, present-day Ethiopia, seeking refuge from persecution under the Quraysh tribe. This migration, led by Prophet Muhammad himself, highlights the challenges faced by the early Muslim community and their quest for religious freedom and justice. Historical context. The early years of Islam were marked by intense opposition and persecution from the Quraysh tribe, the dominant pagan tribe in Mecca. As Islam began to spread, the Quraysh viewed it as a threat to their social and economic order, leading to persecution and harassment of Muslims. The situation became increasingly dire for the Muslim community, prompting them to seek refuge elsewhere. Reasons for migration. The decision to migrate to Abyssinia was influenced by several factors. Firstly, the deteriorating situation in Mecca, where Muslims faced increasing hostility and persecution, made it necessary to seek a safe haven. Secondly, Abyssinia was known for its reputation of religious tolerance under the rule of King Najashi, who was known for his just governance and protection of minority communities. Additionally, Abyssinia had commercial ties with Mecca, providing a familiar environment for the migrants. Leadership and participants. The migration was led by Prophet Muhammad, who instructed a group of approximately 80 men and women to seek refuge in Abyssinia. Among the notable participants were Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, the cousin of Prophet Muhammad, and his wife Asma bint Umays. These early migrants represented a cross-section of the Muslim community in Mecca, including both prominent figures and ordinary believers. Journey to Abyssinia. The journey to Abyssinia was not without challenges. The migrants embarked on a perilous journey across the desert, facing harsh conditions and the threat of interception by Quraysh patrols. Despite these challenges, the group managed to reach the shores of the Red Sea and board ships bound for Abyssinia, where they hoped to find safety and protection. Reception in Abyssinia. Upon their arrival in Abyssinia, the Muslim migrants were welcomed by the Christian king, Najashi, and his court. Najashi, known for his sense of justice and fairness, listened to the grievances of the Muslim refugees and offered them asylum in his kingdom. This gesture of hospitality and compassion provided much-needed relief to the migrants, who found a temporary home in Abyssinia. Diplomatic challenges. The Quraysh, alarmed by the migration of Muslims to Abyssinia, sought to extradite the refugees back to Mecca. They dispatched a delegation led by Amr ibn al-As and Abdullah ibn Abi Rabi'a to persuade Najashi to hand over the migrants. In response, the Muslims presented their case before Najashi, led by Ja'far ibn Abi Talib. Ja'far eloquently articulated the principles of Islam and the injustices faced by the Muslim community in Mecca, winning the sympathy of Najashi and his court. Ja'far's speech. In his speech before Najashi, Ja'far emphasized the core principles of Islam, including monotheism, social justice, and morality. He described the persecution endured by Muslims in Mecca and their decision to seek refuge in Abyssinia. Ja'far's speech not only showcased the moral integrity of the Muslim migrants but also highlighted the similarities between Islam and Christianity, fostering mutual understanding and respect. Najashi's decision. Moved by Ja'far's words and impressed by the conduct of the Muslim migrants, Najashi chose to grant asylum to the refugees, refusing to extradite them to Mecca. He recognized the parallels between Islam and Christianity and affirmed his commitment to justice and compassion. Najashi's decision not only ensured the safety of the Muslim refugees but also demonstrated the power of diplomacy and dialogue in resolving conflicts. Legacy and impact. The first migration to Abyssinia had a profound impact on the early Muslim community and its relationship with non-Muslim societies. It served as a precedent for seeking asylum and protection in times of persecution, highlighting the importance of religious freedom and tolerance. The migration also facilitated interactions between Muslims and Christians, fostering mutual respect and understanding. Additionally, Najashi's decision to grant asylum to the Muslim refugees established Abyssinia as a sanctuary for persecuted communities, leaving a lasting legacy of compassion and hospitality. Conclusion. The first migration to Abyssinia remains a testament to the resilience and determination of the early Muslim community in the face of persecution. It exemplifies the values of compassion, justice, and tolerance that are central to Islam. The migration also underscores the importance of diplomacy and dialogue in resolving conflicts and building bridges between different faith communities. Overall, the story of the first migration to Abyssinia continues to inspire and resonate with people around the world as a symbol of hope and perseverance in the pursuit of freedom and justice.